so today we're going to be making king crab with hot Cheetos on it and shrimp. And we're going to be also making butter sauce, spicy butter sauce with king crabs.
Let's get into it.
And we have some sushi here in our box. What am I doing?
So we have crushed
hot Cheetos.
We have some whipped egg.
Some shrimp.
Raw lobster.
Lobsters, peppers, butter, and then the king crab.
Okay. Now we're going to have Jalea work on the butter sauce. Over there, we have peppers, habanero. We have peppers, serrano. We have chili red pepper and
a jalapeno.
All right. Now, while we are preparing the shrimp and the lobster, Jalea is going to take the ingredients for the fresh butter sauce. She's going to use crushed red pepper, a little bit of Cajun seasoning, and minced garlic. Put it in the camera, show me. Minced garlic. And we have the melted butter here already. So while we are preparing these, Jalea's gonna go over to the blender and start blending all the peppers and the seasoning. So you can take yours and go and do that while put all that in the blender. And then you put a little bit of garlic and your Cajun seasonings in there with the blender and then turn it on.
Me?
And you we'll start with the
You want the butter sauce?
No, leave it there. We'll start with the lobsters. I can't see your face.
We have the lobster here.
Lobster.
We also have big ones.
When you have the lobster, you can put it back in here. We're going to put a little bit of seasoning on it.
Now you will see.
We'll put a little Sazon for some color on there and rub it together. Put a little Sazon on these shrimp to give it some color. Okay.
Your hands get really yellow and orange.
So keep mixing till it's all covered. And I will rub some seasoning on this.
I need gloves.
We also have a little bit of...
Be right back.
We need a little bit of sriracha sauce. To give it a little more kick. Going to add a little bit of salt-free Mrs. Dash. Salt-free Mrs. Dash extra spicy. Woo! These are really good. Just a little bit.
And I am back.
A little bit of parsley.
Had to wash my hands.
A little bit of parsley to your mixture.
Mix it. Can I mix it?
Sure.
You want to mix this a lot?
You don't want to use too much salt. Put a little bit of garlic salt. Put a little bit of garlic salt because the hot Cheetos have enough salt. So, she's gonna mix all that together. Give it a little mix, and we'll put a very little bit of Old Bay on these shrimp, and a tiny bit on to the lobster.
You guys want to use a little
We
bit
got
of
chili powder that we added already to the hot Cheeto mix. We add a little bit of chili powder.
That's what it's going to do.
And we have to um, give it a little mix. That's all what she's doing. Now, what you want to do is dip your lobsters
In the egg.
into the egg. So let's dip the lobster in the egg.
It's going to be really difficult. Mom, you want me to get the jar?
No, put the whole lobster part in there. There you go. The whole thing in there. There you go. And then
Take it out.
you can take it out and dip it in the hot Cheeto mix. Now, if it doesn't get all over, you can, thank you. You can put a little bit of hot Cheeto dust on it. Make sure pat it in nice and
Good.
everywhere.
This one didn't turn out bad, so I'm going to lick my hands after this.
Don't do that. Okay, now we have a pretty perfect, this is our first time doing this. So we have a pretty nice covered, lobster. Ooh, so
It looks pretty light, but it's
so while
actually
she's doing that, I'm gonna stick it into the air fryer. You can use a regular fryer if you don't have an air fryer.
But
I'm putting it in the basket today. But if you use oil, some of your Cheeto dust is gonna come off. So we wanna just try and use the air fryer. And we're gonna dip this all nicely. And
Mommy, can I wash my hands?
voila. So I'll put this one in.
Can I wash these off?
Sure.
I was looking for flowers. I didn't know.
Now we're gonna place it into the air fryer. And you can start to dip the shrimp and make a plate. There's a plate underneath of that one and start to lay them on there once they're covered in Cheetos so they can go into
Wait, you
the.
want me to dip these in Cheetos?
I want you to dip it in the egg, and then dip it in the Cheeto dust.
Okay.
Now let's see how we get this thing started.
Egg, then Cheetos. And egg. Mommy, where's the glove at?
Just wash your hands.
Oh no. What? Much good. This just wanted to make it.
She's doing this.
What?
Give Shanatli a chance to fry some things up. Okay.